Stay winning. We here. That's how we do it. That's
You woke up?
all the time.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You know what it is, y'all. We back. Host Talib here.
Yep, I'm Curtis. I'm the Mario of this joint. He's the Luigi. Let's go.
Always.
What do you mean?
Whenever you think of yourself more than what you are, you become
More?
a donkey.
I don't think of myself as more.
Yes, it is. So look, guys, you know how to find us. StayWinning.tv, all of the social media feeds on there. Please let somebody know about it. We got a lot of good content up there. Over 100 videos, man.
Way over.
Over 100 videos. So we've
Way
been doing well, man. So thank you guys for the support. We're here. We talking a little NBA. We talking a little NFL.
I stay winning. I'm winning. I stay winning. I did it. I stay winning. I'm winning. Never losing. I'm winning. Or caught slipping. I did it. I stay winning. I'm winning. I stay winning. Yeah.
Let's talk about the NFL, man. No trades today. We watched two teams play Monday Night Football. I stayed up and watched that game. It was a good game.
Very good game.
3-point game, 3-point win for the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Saw Aaron Rodgers age a little bit out there.
Yeah, he ain't the same.
I also saw him make a play, make a pass, make a throw that only he can do.
Yeah.
This
His arm
dude-
talent is still the same. Yeah.
This dude stared down the defender, threw the ball like, oh my gosh. And that joint went right underneath the defender's arm into the stomach pocket of his receiver.
So look, I don't know what it is with Aaron Rodgers and Hail Marys.
Oh yeah, so the Hail Mary too.
Yeah.
But I was talking about a different play.
I know which play you talking about,
Yeah.
right? Which is Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
doing what Aaron Rodgers does. But for whatever reason, he is going to be known as Mr. Hail Mary.
You got 4 of them things. And
I don't know
the
if
last
most
play.
quarterbacks don't have one. He got 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the Jets should have won the game. They missed 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Two easy field goals.
Which is crazy. They missed 2. Buffalo missed
and
at least
an
one.
extra point. Buffalo missed the extra point
And a field goal. Okay,
Yeah.
so they missed 2 kicks.
Yep.
The night before, Sunday Night Football,
Yeah.
in the same stadium,
Mhm.
the Giants missed the kick.
Yeah, that win.
I don't
That
know
win.
what it is. I'm
It's
like,
the win. Yeah, that win.
that dude get to stay on the roster just because of last night's game.
So look, both teams that, like you said, both teams that played last night made a deal to
Oh,
get
yeah,
a wide
today.
receiver
Today they went out and got wide receiver.
The Jets got the bigger name
Yep.
and Devontae Adams,
Just got Devontae
which,
Adams
in my opinion, is a mistake on Devontae Adams' side,
because he's trying to win.
and they're not going to win.
Okay, so let's come back to that.
We'll come back to that, right?
Let's hold that thought.
And then Amari Cooper goes to the Bills,
yeah.
which is a great pickup for a team that's the number one team in that division right now.
Oh, see, I think that's the mistake.
I don't.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay. So
Let me tell you why you're wrong, but go ahead.
no. The reason why I think that the Devontae Adams is a mistake is because of what you said earlier.
What'd I say?
Aaron Rodgers is starting to look his age.
He is. I saw him age a little bit.
And the second thing about this situation that a lot of people want to take consideration is he's getting hit.
Yeah.
His offensive line doesn't give him the time to get Adams and now Wilson into those things that make him great because they can't protect him. I mean, he was just getting blasted last night. Like they can't hold up offense on the offensive line to give him the time to be what we think he is, which is a great quarterback.
But this guy bounced around. He's suspended right now. I'm trying to remember what team he's on. Von Miller.
He's on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
And
they didn't have him last night.
And they still couldn't block him.
If he would have been there, we might have saw Aaron Rodgers retire.
They couldn't block the Bills. They was getting pressure all night long.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the reason why I say Amari Cooper is going to be great.
Wait, don't go there yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't go there yet.
No, we ain't go there yet.
Let me break down your Jets argument first because you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you that now. You're wrong.
Okay.
First, I also said Aaron Rodgers made a pass that only he could make.
Very true.
Extremely accurate against a guy that was covered. He put that ball in the smallest space he could find.
Right.
That got to the receiver.
Yeah.
Behind the defender's back.
It stuck to his ribs.
That was he couldn't not catch it.
Right.
He could not catch
just
it.
On him.
Right. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And Devontae Adams will no longer allow you to double team Wilson.
That's a great point. No, that's a
Adams
great point.
might get the double team,
Oh, he better.
but
He better.
he's also very elite
Oh, he
when
can
it
catch
comes to
everything.
being open.
Yes.
So if Aaron Rodgers can hit somebody that's got like coverage draped over him,
Yeah.
he's gonna find Adams, and Adams is gonna hold on to the ball.
If that offensive line could protect, it becomes a great move. That's the issue, though. That's my concern with it. It's not. We ain't talking about how great Devontae is. We ain't talking about the pairing of Wilson and Devontae together.
Yeah,
it's a great pairing.
Yeah, you're worried about the line, but keep in mind, it's not just the line. It's Aaron Rodgers not really being mobile anymore.
That's true.
Coming off that Achilles injury,
that's true.
We didn't see him scramble much at all.
He can't move like he used to. That's a 100% problem.
He will get better.
Hopefully,
he will get better.
Hopefully.
He will.
Because he keep getting beat up like that. You don't get better at 40.
Hey,
how you feel right now?
How old are you?
Hey, how you feel? You feel all right?
How old are you?
We heard this boy.
You older than Aaron Rodgers?
I am, and I barely can move.
You older than Aaron Rodgers?
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
So that young man.
I woke up with my toe was sprayed.
That's your fault. That young man will heal, will get over the mental hurdle that got him playing slow.
Yeah.
And he'll be able to move when he wants to, when he needs to. And Devontae Adams is going to be a heck of a weapon for them. Remember, he hit Wilson in the end zone. Would-be touchdown, but
he got blasted.
They better had, because otherwise, that's a touchdown and it's embarrassing. There's 3 of them around him.
Oh God, he got blasted.
Blasted. I was, it was a clean hit.
No, it was.
And the dude that hit him had on a Galaxy helmet.
Yeah.
But he hit him in the arm.
He got him right enough where he could dislodge the ball.
Got the ball out. Yeah. So in the grand scheme of things, yes, he got lit up, but he got lit up the right way.
Yeah.
He got lit up a safe way. He got up and walked off the field.
Off the field. Yeah.
And
good clean hit.
We want to see that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's how close they were to going
winning.
Up.
Yeah, winning the game, because that wins the game. That touchdown still has them up the points that they need to win that game.
Yeah.
The reason why I believe the Amari Cooper works, one, Buffalo is already a good team and they peak it, they're moving in the right direction. 2, you don't have to be perfect on the offensive line for Josh Allen.
Because he can move. And he's a big boy.
And
he'll move around you or he'll move through you.
And look, when he starts breaking contain, most of the time your DBs and your corners lose the receiver on them scramble drills. And Josh Allen he's a scramble drill waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And that's how you have a guy like Amari Cooper, who one is a great route runner, even though he's not what he used to be, but he's a great route runner. Yeah. He catches just about everything that you throw at him. And then you got the athletic freak in Josh Allen.
Yeah.
It's a great match. It's a less of a headache than Stephon Diggs.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Because Amari's not vocal. Stephon Diggs is vocal. Amari's not vocal.
Well, Stephon Diggs didn't say a whole lot. It was his brother with the Cowboys who was saying, like, get my brother out of there.
All right.
Yeah. The Cowboys need to shut up and play.
No.
Just
keep talking.
With Cooper, the problem is he does not get open as much as he used to.
That's true.
Like, he has coverage on him, and now we got to ask Josh Allen to make incredible throws in order to get the ball to Cooper. Cooper can come down with him, especially if it's one-on-one, throw it up. Cooper's a great, he'll moss somebody in a heartbeat, but he won't break away from them and give you a good target unless they just blow the coverage.
All right, so look, we got an episode, Josh Allen and the Nobodies.
Yeah.
Okay. But now they got Amari Cooper. Okay, so Josh Allen, Amari Cooper, and the Nobodies. Okay. Now, with Amari Cooper being on this team, and then you got them young wide receivers that are been playing well with Josh Allen. Is Amari Cooper the target that you double?
Yes. Okay. Yes, because you have to.
All right. So
because like I said, one-on-one,
he gonna eat you alive.
One-on-one, he's
gonna eat
tough.
you alive. He's
you
elite.
try to double him, but who's their tight end?
Kincaid.
Yeah, he's tough. So you can double Amari, which means you got the rookie on the other side,
and then you got Kincaid out there,
and he can go off. Or you got Khalil Shaker. Yeah, Khalil Shaker. He's also tough. I think Khalil plays in the slot, but Kincaid in my opinion, he's the weapon that when Josh Allen gets that connection going,
Yeah.
they're not.
I mean,
they're not gonna beat him.
And then you got what's the name out of the backfield? He didn't play last night. James Cook. Cook.
He didn't play.
No, he was hurt, so he didn't.
Who was the running back last?
He was a journey. He was not a journeyman, but he had a great story. I can't think of his name, but he was filling in for Cook last night.
Yeah, he had a great story.
No, he
Can't think of
did.
his name.
Undrafted, homeless, raised in the shelters,
Mm-hmm.
had like 4 siblings.
Mm-hmm.
3 of those siblings end up getting placed, and he didn't want to separate the 2 younger ones, so he stayed back in the shelters to give his brothers and sisters an opportunity to stay together.
That's dope.
That's a part of his story.
Hey, whoever you are,
yeah,
come on the show.
Okay,
You one of the nobodies, holla at us.
So yeah, he played.
Yo, at StayWinning.tv.
He played running back for the Bills last night because Cook was out last night with an injury.
Yeah.
But
We'll look him up. We'll look him up for sure.
Yeah, man. But I like the move for Buffalo, but I also like it from this perspective. They sent the message back to the Jets saying, "Okay, so you made a move, well, we did too, and we already beat you in the Meadowlands, and we got a better record than y'all. Y'all ain't coming to Buffalo beating us, so good luck catching
But the
us."
Jets, wins the Jets got?
2.
So they 2-4 like us.
Yeah.
The Giants.
Yeah.
And y'all 3-3.
No.
Y'all 2-4.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We had a chance to go ahead of y'all in terms of record, and we just blew it.
No, we trash.
Y'all got smacked.
No,
when I say y'all, I'm talking about the Cowboys.
We didn't get smacked.
The COWBOYS
Got
Cowboys.
our hind part whooped.
Yeah.
And there's a component, right? I heard this this morning. Years past, they had a good team, bad schemes or certain things that went wrong. This is just a bad team. The Cowboys is a bad. They have a personnel problem, bro.
Look.
They are light up front. They are light in the middle, and we got one quality wide receiver and no running back. We are a bad football team, bro.
Y'all need a running game.
The Dallas Cowboys are a bad football team.
NFL, hear me out. I know we like this experiment where we put a lot of money and value on the passing game, and we act like you can just plug any old running back into the backfield and win games. Well, it ain't working with Ezekiel Elliott, with Deuce Bigelow. What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
That's
Deuce.
his name. Yep.
Deuce.
His name.
Deuce
Yeah.
Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah. Deuce Vaughn. It's not working for the Cowboys. The Jets got Breece Hall. He couldn't get off last night.
He played better last night than he's done in the last couple of weeks. But
Yeah.
the Dallas Cowboys, keep it simple. They're just not a good football team. They're just
man.
not a good football team.
I think you're right. Like, y'all need a running game. That's first and foremost. I think you do need to spread the ball out a little bit more. You can't just focus on CeeDee Lamb and try to throw everything to CeeDee Lamb and hand the ball off to CeeDee Lamb and CeeDee Lamb. He's a great athlete. He's an elite wide receiver. He's like the number 2, he's in the top 3 wide receivers in the league.
Mhm.
Dak is a solid quarterback.
Yes.
He's a top 10 quarterback in the league.
Yes.
But y'all are also playing without Micah on the defense and without Lawrence. Lawrence is like banged up too. I don't know if he's out there.
No, both of them are banged up. Yeah, both of them out for
That's a
been out
big
for a couple
difference.
weeks. No, it is.
The other quarterback ain't worried.
Dude.
He's looking at your line, going, "Yeah, y'all got some bodies out there. Yeah, of course they're football players, and you gotta worry about them. But it ain't like Micah.
Yeah, no.
It ain't like D. Lawrence.
At the end of the day, the best team in the NFC right now is the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, hands down.
Jaden Daniels is in the NFC East.
In the
NFC East, Jaden Daniels is going to be a superstar in this league.
He already is.
He's a great
Offensive
player.
Rookie of the Year.
He's definitely going to be that if he keeps up this.
Yeah.
This
I mean, it's
track.
early.
Yeah,
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, if he stays on this pace, he definitely should be the offensive rookie of the year, man.
Right.
Washington they got a wonderful quarterback of the future, and honestly,
Well,
you know,
are they starting to figure him out? He kind of struggled this last week, right?
I mean, he's going
this last week.
Yeah, he's going to.
Did they win? Who they play?
I don't remember. I can't remember who they played, but he's gonna have rookie moments. He's going to, but
he's not supposed to, because he has not looked like a rookie to this point in the season.
It's just something about his command.
They play Baltimore. right?
Yeah.
They play
yeah,
Baltimore.
Yeah, and Baltimore might be the best team in the NFL right now. They hot. Lamar had 325 passing yards. You got to give him credit when it happens. I don't care how you feel about it. He had
Best
325. The best team in the NFL. The hottest team in the NFL right now.
They 4-2.
They're 5-2, I believe now. Well, they might be 4-2. They don't want 4 straight, and they don't run through these 4 straight wins.
So they started off 0-2.
Yes.
And then they woke up King Henry, and he was like,
"Hello,
let's go,
yo." And
and
these ain't no. He just got 101 yards.
Nah,
he buck 30, buck 50s, 2 tubs.
Hey, NFL.
Woo!
What I want to say here is there's a theme when you actually go out and get an elite running back and pay him.
You build the line to run the football.
You get elite results.
Hey, Christian McCaffrey.
Kamara
Alvin Kamara has had a resurgence.
Yeah, research.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, Saquon got a line, and he's only had, as far as I know, one bad game or one pedestrian game this season. But his whole team had a pedestrian game that day.
But yeah, man, I think like there's been a lot of little, things that have been different with the first part of this NFL season. Washington was a surprise. Washington was a surprise. As good as
Jaden Daniels is the real deal.
The Steelers quarterback.
Steelers?
What's his
Fields?
name? Yeah, Justin Fields has been playing well.
He didn't play well this past game.
Yeah,
he was okay.
But it's been a surprise to see I don't think he gives that position back. I think Russell Wilson sits on the bench the whole year.
Tomlin said he's thinking about starting Wilson next game.
I think they get worse with Russell Wilson.
Well,
because you take away the ability to run the football with, Justin Fields has that part of his game where you can quarterback runs, read options, and he's going to keep the ball. And if a play break down, his athleticism can make a play as a playmaker. Russell Wilson doesn't have that in his game anymore. He's past that part of his career, in my opinion.
He definitely seems like it, but he's also had a trust issue with his past 2 teams, right?
Yeah,
like things ended in Seattle, trust issues. Denver didn't
turmoil you at all from the beginning.
He had issues in Denver.
Yeah,
I think it's been maybe the quote unquote injury, because I don't really know how injured he is, but let's say the injury might have given him some time to build some bonds with his team.
Yeah.
And so we got to see, man. If Tomlin, say what you want.
Tomlin is
he's
the second best coach in the NFL, in my opinion.
The dude wins.
So yeah, you got to give him credit where credit is due.
Man.
Look, man, NBA season.
Yeah, getting ready to start. What you looking forward to?
I'm interested to see the East. I want to see with the depth that the Knicks have now, with the depth that Boston has.
Yeah.
Right. But then you got these big guys, these big names now in the East.
George.
You got Paul George with Maxey and Embiid.
Yep.
And you're going to have a healthy Giannis.
Yep.
Of course, with Lillard. Now they done had a season.
Lillard and Middleton. Yep.
Yeah. So you got a lot of big names where now the East is kind of, evened itself out. It's not just top heavy. It's a legit 7 teams that's going to be tough in that Eastern Conference. You're still gonna have Miami. You already know they're gonna come to play every night. You got Indiana, they're gonna come to play. Orlando is gonna be a better team, potentially. So I'm interested to see what the East does. I'm very interested to see how well the Knicks play this season with Cat and with Jalen and OG.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be fun to see. I got way too early predictions right now.
Yeah.
Boston and the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. I've had a chance to watch some of the preseason stuff, and what I see is I see a couple of trends. One trend I see is that Jaylen Brown's confidence is through the roof. It's through the roof. He is the best player on the Celtics right now. And I have not believed that in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was Tatum for sure.
Yeah.
But with Brown's confidence at an all-time high and Tatum's confidence at an all-time low, Brown is actually outplaying them, and it's Brown's team right now, and they're winning
It's showing up on
So-
on
on the court.
on the court. When you
Yeah.
watch it, you look and you like, yeah, I don't know, Jason. You
Yeah.
like taking the back seat.
Yeah, and so that makes me think. First, one thing that's going to hurt the Celtics that's hurting them now is injuries.
Mhm.
Same thing with the Knicks, but I'll come back to them.
Yeah.
Celtics injuries. Porzingis is hurt. Surprise, surprise. But Jaylen Brown's confidence is high, and they have an elite defensive backcourt that you can't really do much with.
Hey, man.
You got to deal with Drew.
He's
You
a
got to deal
problem.
with Derek White.
He's a
Good
problem.
luck,
He's a problem.
right? And so it makes me wonder. Tatum, max contract guy, can carry a team. Which other superstar can you trade him for? Or what couple of stars can you trade him for
Mhm.
to help reinforce your team and build around Brown?
Right.
Because that's what it's looking like they should consider doing. Like Tatum is great.
Mhm.
But what if you can shift Tatum and get AD? I'm just throwing stuff out there that's kind of wild.
So let me ask you a question. This is the play I thought about. I don't think he's the defensive player that Jason Tatum is. I think Jason Tatum can lock in on the defensive end. But I think he's as good of an offensive player as Jason Tatum. What if they call New Orleans and, let's give me Brandon Ingram?
New Orleans to take that deal.
Oh, why not? But
Because Ingram is a volume shooter just like Tatum, but he's
Yes.
also Ingram has games where he almost looks like a point guard, except he's killing you with the mid-range jump shot. He's not really passing the ball. He's just killing you with the mid-range game. But yeah, New Orleans got parts. I don't know that you just trade them one for one. I think you trade. Jason Tatum,
most trades are never one for one anymore. It's always a bunch of other stuff with it now.
but I think you can get back probably Ingram and like Herb Jones, elite defender. Maybe you can get Trey Murphy III, who's an emerging star in this league, but he's not there yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I'm waiting for somebody to go get Devin Vassell from the Spurs. Only in that the Spurs haven't really done much yet.
Yeah.
But he is like a key piece.
Right.
He's I don't want to say he's their best player because Wemby is there and Wemby's a phenom.
Yeah.
With his size and his abilities. But if you took away like Wemby, if you sat Wemby down for a second and just said, hold up, let's look at the rest of the team. He's their best player, right? Chris Paul is old, so I'm not even really including him in that mix. But he is one of those players on their team, he has to be a stud.
Right.
On another team, any other team, he could fit a role. So for example, Middleton. Replace Middleton with Vassell. And now you have a problem because you got a guy that plays fantastic defense and is a knockdown shooter. He does basically what Middleton did when he was younger.
Right.
I'm just saying, man.
So
Milwaukee got to make a move.
They need to do something because I think they're behind the 8 ball with what the Knicks have done and with what Boston already has. They're behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Right. Now out west. Is Dallas the best team out west?
No. Why would you say that?
I'm asking.
That was stupid.
Nah.
Don't
it
say
wasn't.
stupid stuff on this show.
All right.
You know how hard we work?
Yeah.
Be out here and
You're
give
right.
people attention, and you come out here starting with some Dallas?
So I tell you what.
Oklahoma City died? What happened?
I am interested to see.
Is Minnesota still a place?
Minnesota going to be different this year.
Yeah, but they ain't going to be worse than Dallas. I mean, I know Dallas beat them and went to the finals, but
Didn't he just say, don't say stupid stuff
don't
on
say
this show?
stupid stuff. And don't go chasing waterfalls.
Hey. So look, right? I think Minnesota takes a step back
Why?
because defensively their whole lineup changes now.
They got Nas Reed in the starting lineup now.
Yeah, but he's not Cat. You know what I'm saying?
He's cat-like.
Nah, whatever.
He is. He's cat-like.
I don't think
He actually might play stronger
I
than
think
Cat.
Minnesota takes a step back this year. I think OKC still is a 1.
Do you know who Nas Reed is?
Yeah.
That's me.
OKC.
That means no.
I know him.
I mean,
OKC's a 1.
I've known this guy for a lot of years. I'm reading his poker face. He does not know.
I know who that guy is.
Don't know Nas Reed, but okay, go ahead.
OKC's the one, in my opinion, out west. I think from there, you picking if is Denver healthy? Are they gonna be the 2 or the 3? We got Dallas, Minnesota.
Yeah, it kind of stops right there. Well, Memphis is in the mix because Jai is
He's
back.
gonna be healthy. We're gonna see what the Lakers are.
They're gonna trade Marcus Smart.
Okay.
Marcus Smart might go to Philly. What do you think of that?
Don't change anything. Not
Depends on
really.
who they get back. They probably get
Can't change
PJ
anything.
Tucker.
Yeah. But I mean, the West.
Wait, is PJ Tucker on the Clippers or is he on Philly? I don't remember.
Yeah. But
I know
I
whatever he
think
is, he's gonna
that
happen.
the West has a more of a clear 5 than the East. I think the East
Nah.
became deeper to me.
Oh, okay. I see what
You
you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
So the
Yeah.
like the East, you're gonna have contenders. You got Boston.
Yeah.
We're gonna put them
At the 1.
ahead above everybody else.
Right.
Defending champs.
Yeah.
And they got 2 All-Stars, 2 All-Stars on their team, and they could have 4
Yeah.
All-Stars on that team if everybody balls out. So you got Boston, you got the Knicks, you got Philly, you got Milwaukee, you got Indiana. Who else?
Miami.
You got Miami's always a threat, but yeah.
And then you got Orlando.
I'll count them. Orlando has to show me.
Mhm.
Like they're good enough to make the playoffs. They're not good enough yet to do anything in the playoffs. So
And you said Indiana, right?
I said Indiana.
So those are your teams right there.
I gave Indiana.
So you got 7,
They're propers.
technically 7 teams in the East that are.
Counted 6, but all right.
Because you
Fine.
removed Miami.
No. I said okay. I see what you're saying because
Yeah.
you said Orlando, and I was like, yeah.
So Orlando would have been 8, right?
Like Florida teams.
Okay. You heard what he said. Florida teams.
Florida
So-
teams. I mean, you know who's not on that list?
Hmm.
The Hornets.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, you know who else is in the West? New Orleans.
Yes. Yeah. And if everything stays healthy, they're gonna be a tough out. They're gonna be a tough.
Yeah. Did you say the Lakers?
The Lakers are gonna be in the middle.
Did you say the Clippers?
No.
You don't think they're gonna
No.
do anything?
No.
You think Paul George meant that much?
I think
That's
Paul
the-
George mean that much, and Kawhi's health mean that much. That's all you got.
That's
James
fair.
Harden.
That's fair.
They already saying inflammation in Kawhi's knees gonna keep him out.
Right. But they got dogs playing behind them.
Yeah, but when you just say, okay, let's match up our 5 against OKC,
You got problems. Most teams got problems though, matching up against OKC.
but if we name those 5 teams out west, we ain't picking the Clippers to beat those first 5 teams.
You're probably right. One thing I forgot about Memphis is they got Zach Edey, who I think
Yeah, he's gonna
is
be
a-
good.
He's a big deal.
Ain't gonna be a problem.
He's a big
I mean,
deal.
Memphis is gonna come back because hey,
Hey,
Zach Edey and the big boy Steven Adams. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
All right now. Hey, run into a screen if you want to. It put you to sleep.
Right.
Woo,
right.
man. So
They got
Memphis is going to be a surprise. Not gonna say a surprise team. They're going to be one of those teams that's they're gonna remind people.
yeah.
Hey, I know we had a rough last year, but we back and we hungry.
Jai's back.
You
Desmond
know?
Bain is better.
Yeah.
Brian Clark, Brandon Clark, whatever.
Yeah. Clark. Yeah.
He's back. They got Jared Jackson still, who is nice, but they got Gigi Jackson on the bench. He could ball. Like he's one of those guys. He might look like he came out of nowhere this year, but I think this is his second year. He
So-
can go.
2 teams I'm thinking about out west.
Yeah.
What do you think? How much they improve, and where do they fall in this Western Conference mix? How much better does the Houston Rockets be,
Mm-hmm.
and how much better are the San Antonio's going to be?
San Antonio is going to be way better because they actually got a floor general now.
Mhm.
They got somebody who can calm them down when the game is tough. They won't let the games get away from them as easy as they did last year.
Right.
Pop is still a great coach. Of course, we're always going to revere Pop as a great coach, but it's different when you actually got a guy, Chris Paul, on the floor that's able to speak with command and get that team kind of settled down. Like we got this. Chris Paul is fantastic at finding a mismatch, and when you got Wemby, who's a mismatch against anybody, and you got Vassell, and you got Johnson, KJ. who's also a bucket. He's going to turn them into the weapons that they need to be on
Yeah.
the court. So they're going to be tough, man. They're going to take a big leap, in my opinion. They might be a playoff team this year, but you know they only won like 20 games last year, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Houston was disappointing last year, in my opinion, because I feel like they have the roster, but I'm questioning some of the guys that they have, like Jabari Smith. He should be an all-star by now,
or at least jockeying for an all-star spot.
Right.
At least, in a position
Right,
to say,
like,
I deserve to be all-star.
every night we should be talking about him.
Yeah.
But the reality is, most of those guys disappear. Maybe their most consistent player is Dylan Brooks, which I hate to say. Not because I'm not mad at Dylan. I think Dylan is a great player.
He plays his part.
But he's a part. And he should not be the most consistent player on their team. Right? So we need Thompson to step up. We need Josh Green to step up.
Yeah.
We need Jabari to step up.
Yeah.
We need Sengun to step up. Like Sengun should be an all-star. Come on, man. What are y'all doing? So right now, I'm gonna blame Ime.
Why not?
I'm gonna blame Ime
Why not?
because it's too many good athletes on that team.
They got a quality
good
roster
ballers on
to
that,
be
on that
more
roster
competitive.
to be this bad. Now maybe the chemistry isn't there with them. Fine. Ime, talk to the front office, get the guys you need, get rid of the guys you don't need. But right now, that roster looks disappointing, man.
All right. So look, we're gonna finish this with this.
What you guys say? Here you go.
Is Bronny on the bench, or is he gonna have on a different jersey in the G League?
Both.
I think Bronny doesn't go to the G League.
Nah, he got to go to the G League.
I think LeBron James is not going to allow his son to go to the G League.
I don't think LeBron got that kind of power anymore.
Bronny will sit on the bench. He will learn. He will get in the game, and he will show why he should be in college.
Nah. So Bronny is not an elite scorer, right? But Bronny is an NBA level defender. He's shown that all throughout the preseason. Bronny plays better defense than any other guard that I can think of on the Lakers right now. Right? So there's reasons for him to be around and be on that roster. Bronny actually almost got picked up by the Suns. He almost got drafted by the Suns. The Suns said they backed down out of respect for what Bronny's agent was saying and out of respect for the Lakers. They were going to draft him earlier than the Lakers.
Right.
But he is where he is. Now here's the thing. In order for him to really be a threat offensively, he's going to have to go through some development. I don't know that the Lakers coaching staff is built to go spend time on a G League level offensive player building up his game. Now, what they can do is scheme him into the offense and get him to play to his strength.
So Bronny is 6'2"?
Yeah.
All right. How big is Marcus Smart?
6'5".
How big is Drew Holiday?
6'4".
Okay. Is there a perfect world that Bronny begins to develop, from becomes to get into his full grown man physique, right? And he becomes a legitimate on-ball defender like those two guys.
So here's who I think Bronny most reminds me of. He's more
on the shorter side. That's why I asked what their heights were.
There's two guys that he reminds me of. There's Davion Mitchell, who Bronny himself takes that as a compliment when they compare him to Davion.
Okay.
Davion used to be on Sacramento Kings. I think he got traded in the at the end of last season. I don't know where he is now, but he's like a 6 foot, maybe 6'1" guard. He has great handles. He can run the offense a little. He can run the offense a little bit, right? They didn't let him do too much in Sacramento, but his defense on the ball was insane. He's that kind of player. He's that kind of dog.
Okay.
Miles McBride with the Knicks, 6'2", got the same frame as Bronny, same posture as Bronny. They remind me a lot of each other.
Right.
Except Miles can shoot the crap out of the ball.
Right.
Now.
Okay.
Right. So when Miles first got to the Knicks, we were like, all right, what's going to, who is this guy? He came out of West Virginia. Like, who is this guy? What is he going to do? They liked him because he came from a tough program. He's a dog. He's a former football player, that sort of guy, right? Put him in the game, on-ball defender. He follows you everywhere. He's in front of you all the time. Comes up with a lot of steals, generate turnovers. His offense was lacking in the beginning. We knew he could play offense, but it wasn't showing on the NBA court.
Right.
They sent him to the G League. Now, the difference, though, is that Tibbs don't play rookies.
Right.
So you draft him and you talk about his upside, and even Tibbs was like, this is a tough kid. I love this kid.
Right.
Tibbs wasn't going to play him.
Right.
That's not Tibbs' style.
Right.
They sent him to the G League. He go to the G League and he's dropping 30. He's
developing now.
He's hitting 9 threes in the game, stuff like that. Double-digit assists, 4 general. Very good in the G League.
Right.
Came back to the Knicks the next year with some confidence. Got in sparingly because he was playing behind other guards. But when he got in, made the most of his minutes. When you saw what he did last year, which I think was his 3rd year in the league.
Yeah.
Now he has a position on the Knicks.
He got a spot.
He's one of those guys that if the Knicks stick with him and develop him, he's just continuing to grow.
Better.
He has a good upside. But he's also getting so good that I can see other teams, if the Knicks ever talk
asking
trades,
for a trade, put him in the trade package.
we want him.
Yeah, put him in the package.
Yeah. So that's who Bronny can be.
We go look. You never want to wish failure on anybody.
You've been wishing failure on the whole James family. They whole career.
Don't want to wish failure on nobody outside of.
They said this boy might be better than Jordan. You said what? Man, he a failure.
Oh Lord,
I hope he sucks.
So look, let us know, man, what y'all think. NFL trades, NBA, Bronny James.
It's a me,
You know what I'm
Luigi.
Hey.
That's how you sound.
That's how I sound right now. I'm about to all you right quick. Hit you right in the nose. That's what I'm saying. You know what time it is. It's Stay Winning. We in the building.
I stay winning. I'm winning, I stay winning. I did it, I stay winning. I'm winning, never losing. I'm winning, or caught slipping. I did it, I stay winning. I'm winning,